Well, good morning. So my last video got a couple of people's attention, and I think I pushed some buttons there. So, sorry, not sorry. Deal with it. Seriously. But I want to talk about my beliefs a little more, because when I talk about my beliefs, it makes people question their own beliefs. They do that internally, and they're like, oh, they get triggered. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, well, let's start from the beginning. I grew up going to church. Okay, I grew up going to church. I grew up into the church. I went every Sunday, every Wednesday, and every Tuesday. I want to say worship practice was on Tuesdays, because I played drums for my church. The United Methodist Church in North Branch, actually. I played drums for a couple of years. I think 2 years there. And then I moved to Elk River. But then I did play drums for another church when I was 19. Yeah, big gap. I didn't have drums. Anyways, I grew up going to church. My dad's a pastor. We butt heads, okay? I'm not afraid to talk about my beliefs with anybody. And I'm so solid in them. And I will put them up against the people who believe that their beliefs are freaking solid as a rock, okay? I will test it. I do test it. I grew up in this. Oh God, that's a lot of snow. I'm up in Duluth, and it just snowed quite a bit last night. And I was gonna grab my phone, but this is not my phone. Because this is the house I'm working on right here. You can see there's a window missing up there. And that's my view of Lake Superior. It's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, it just snowed quite a bit. So I was, I gotta go back this way. Oh God, technology this morning. Click on there. Oh God, sorry. This is gonna have to get clipped. There we go. Oh, I hate clipping videos. Editing stuff takes so freaking long. Anyways. I just literally dump my brain on these. I don't have anything pre-planned, right? So, Christianity. All right. I could never fully believe in it. Because if you fully believe in it, do you need to go to church? Do you really need to go to church? If you fully believe Jesus didn't go to church, remember that? There was no Christians, there was no churches, there was synagogues, so he went, every once in a while. But he still did his practices. You just don't have to be inside of a building, listening to. I mean, they do have that in their synagogues. They have that. But anyways. Trying to think of how I can explain how my beliefs changed, because I could never fully believe in it, right? Because you can't see the stuff in it, right? It'd be like, can you believe in Santa Claus forever? Can you believe in Santa Claus forever? No, you can't. So you don't see flying reindeer. You don't see any of the shit, elves and stuff, right? Okay, so you can only believe in something for so long until you have to find the intention behind it and believe in that. You can't take things for the literal sense, okay? Because it's still made up. It's all still just, everything is still just made up. Is it not? What is not made up? Is that tree made up? Or has that tree always been there? No, it made up out of the world. Did everyone make that up? Did a person make that up? Or was it just made up? Okay, it doesn't matter. Everything's just made up. And how we feel about everything is just made up. So, that's my point. That's the Bible. It's just made up, but how you feel about it and how it helps you live is the intention behind it is all that freaking matters. You guys get so stuck in a box. Like Taoism, like it's Buddhism. Oh, How could that not be real? How could that not be real? They still say you come from one source, right? Basically, we're a seed that just grows. We're just different branches of energy, basically. That's what they believe. Like, the earth started as a rock, and then it slowly evolved, and it's just growing. And we all grew from the earth, so we all came from one source. Makes freaking sense to me. Science kind of proves it. But also at the same freaking time. So this is why God. The Bible puts God and heaven in some place outside of here. Have we been to space? Go talk to Elon and ask him, where's heaven at? Could you see a staircase up there anywhere? Where is this place? Why do people think it's outside of us? Everything you will ever experience, even after death, is right here. Why would it go somewhere else? Energy doesn't die. It just transfers from one thing to the next. It's not going to transfer out to nothing. No, it's going to keep transferring into life. You guys are so silly about this stuff. Like, I had this argument with my mom. Because my little brother committed suicide when he was 15 in 2017. And she's like, I can't wait till I go to heaven and see him. I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom. You can't take it as like a literal context. You're not going to see him. You don't have eyeballs anymore. Those are dead. The physical parts of you are dead. It is energy. There's not a place you're going to go. There's no physical anything. When you're just an energy, you just are. So the energy that you feel inside of you, you are just going to be that forever. That's what that means. So like, yeah, if you hang on to like anger and you live a bitter life and you're sour and you're judgmental and you're all this kind of stuff, when you die, if you were to die right now, your energy only transfers from one thing to the next. It's going to merge together, flock together. All the things that are common sense still make common sense after you die. Common sense just doesn't stop when you die, okay? So your energy is going to go into the same like energy. So I hope you're a piece of shit. Wouldn't that be funny? A hot, steaming piece of stinky shit. Or be a rock. Not even be able to feel. Like, at least if you're shit, like you got, something going on in there. There's things alive. Not anything good, but, whatever. Bacteria and stuff. But imagine if you really fucked up in this life and your energy was worthless after you die, and you're just a fucking rock when you come back for eternity. Jesus was a real person. He walked this earth. Science can prove that. My beliefs are solid as the rock that you're going to probably turn into by judging me. I'm solid like a rock, like a petroglyph. I'm always tired, I can never sleep. My mind is racing in this daydream. The purpose of life, what does it mean? Hear my prayers, it's the truth I seek. Shed some light so I can see, because I'm trying to figure out my destiny, but I'm drifting through life like a dead zombie. Yeah. That's all I got.